Hello everyone. Rashmi can interview anyone. She can interview a stranger. She can interview a celebrity. She can interview a 2-year old, or she can interview a 200-year-old. And it is widely acknowledged that if she was the host of Coffee with Karan, or maybe Rasna with Rashmi, the two sportsmen who fell in trouble and were suspended in 2019 during her birth month might have been saved. Who were the sportsmen?
So Rashmi went to law school in Calcutta, right? She went to a national law school in Calcutta, not very far from here, the NUJS Calcutta. So she eventually became an editor of its law journal called the NUJS Law Review. It's a very difficult job to get into, and so in order to become an editor, she had to write a lot of law review articles before she got there. So one of the articles she had written was under the daunting ages of the contributor to discretion. That article was called Striving Towards an Green India INC, a critical essay of environmental policies of Indian corporations. So in that article, funnily enough, she makes reference to a case, probably in the Supreme Court, I suppose, between an individual and an organization. Now, you guys know that this family, Mukul's family, the Singhis, own another party barge. The organization that she refers to there used to be the previous owner of the other party barge before this family bought it. Can you tell me what's the name of the organization? That's it.
In the year that Rashmi turned 5, the Filmfare Awards had 4 all-time major hits as contenders for the Best Film Award. Of these, the winner was Hum Aapke Hain Kaun. Of higher interest is one of the nominees, as it is closely related to Rashmi's wedding as well. There is something from the nominee movie, often viewed as controversial, that formed an important appearance at Rashmi's wedding and made quite the impact. Which movie and what was the something that we are talking about?
Happy birthday, Rashmi. My countless blessings on your special day. May you be happy always and spread happiness wherever you go. May you succeed in all your endeavors and may all your dreams be fulfilled. Rashmi has the unique distinction of having a Mandir Margi father, a Baistola mother, and a Terapanthi husband. As we all know, these are subsects or branches of the Swetambar Jain religion. Knowing Rashmi to be an avid quizzer, I have a question for her. Which Jain person was awarded Padma Shri, much like we expect Rashmi to be as well? Amongst many of his achievements counts an on-screen adaptation of Shakespeare's Romeo and Juliet.
हो गया
All of us here are true well wishers of Rash, and in fact, would love to fulfill every wish of hers. However, the actual distinction of accomplishing that task falls onto someone who has her undying faith, Babusa Maharaj. The faith Babusa Maharaj followers have is inspirational and spans millions of people across the globe. So here's the question: which goddess, much worshipped in our state of West Bengal, is celebrated on the same day when Babusa Maharaj was born?
Happy birthday, Rashmi. Your day as bright as you smile, as lovely as you. Rashmi has in her prime been a state level archer in Assam. जहां दुनिया आंखों से गोली मार रही थी, हमारी रश्मि अंगुलियों से तीर चला रही थी. So, my question is, which famous archery event in Hindu mythology involved an iconic character winning a girl by shooting an arrow? Give us the Sanskrit name for extra point.
Happy birthday, Rashmi. So this one is for all of you out there. Rashmi has a major affinity for Apollo Hospital, Kolkata. I know she's weird. She has spent more of her time there than in her classes while at NUJS. One of her stints at the hospital happened when she discovered her allergy from coffee. Perhaps if she had not had this lifelong allergy, she may have been spotted at any of the 400 odd outlets of drinking coffee and planning her own communist, socialist or liberal movement. Guess what place is this X?
Hi guys, happy birthday Rashmi Bhabhi.
Happy birthday, Rashmi Bhabhi.
So when Rashmi Bhabhi moved to Kolkata, she scoured the streets for new friends like anyone would, right? However, not all of us in that situation is able to befriend the greatest Hindustani classical singer of our present times, none other than Ustad Rashid Khan. So the question is as follows.
In the early 1980s, as a teenager, Rashid Khan went to the prestigious Dover Lane Music Conference in Kolkata to listen to another legendary classical singer. When the organizers banished him from the VIP row to the back of the theatre, insulted, Rashid Khan took a pledge that one day he would become a classical musician of renown. In order to obviously deserve Rashmi Bhabhi's friendship, of course. Many years later, not only did he perform at the same conference, but the same legendary singer X said about him, the future of Hindustani classical music in India. Identify X. That's a tough one, guys. Right?
Hi Rashmi, happy birthday. I hope you're enjoying your birthday. For everyone, Rashmi is a believer. If there is an astrologer, Rashmi will believe him or her, period. Bangalore Venkatraman was an Indian astrologer who made Jyotish famous in the Western world. And if he were still alive, he will likely be Rashmi's best friend. Among the many correct predictions that he made, including the World War II and the specific events therein, He also predicted the assassination of a famous Indian political figure after whom the Red Road in Calcutta is named. Who is this person?
Hey everyone! Amongst Rashmi's various bizarre achievements, unlike most married women who have 2 families, Rashmi has 3. The Bothra family, the Singhi family, and the Star Parivar. So if you ask her about this right now, she will outrightly deny it and say that the only reason that she tried to enter the Star Parivar was to go meet her friends in Bombay. But obviously, I know better. So in the summer of 2011, Rashmi entered the Star Parivar contest to meet Harshad Chopra, who, as you know, is a soap actor. But more importantly, he is a Marwari soap actor. And even more importantly, he's an Oswal. Can you imagine anything else? I really can't. So anyway, she entered this contest and she won it. And the prize for winning the contest was getting to attend the Star Parivar Awards, which obviously she was thrilled about. So pursuant to her love for everything dramatic, it's interesting to note that Ye Rishta Kya Kehlata Hai, which I'm sure she must have seen at some point, is the longest running Hindi soap in India. So my question to everyone today is, how many episodes has it surpassed? A, more than 3,000, B, more than 1,000, C, more than 9,000, or D, more than 500? Thank you. Happy birthday, Rash.
Rashmi is the Abhimanyu of getting into difficult places. Most of us have been privy to her sneaky ways of getting into places wherein normal people have no access. Much like an expert bank robber. When you think of bank robbers, you think of Ocean's 11. Which iconic 1960 film is Ocean's 11 a remake of?
Okay, this is a fact you all know very well. Rashmi is a well-known yoga practitioner, or as some other people will call her, a yoga freak. But the main question is, do you know another well-known celebrity who champions yoga in a big way? Oh wait, this is confusing. No, I don't mean Mukul Singhi, so let me be clear. Do you know another well-known female celebrity who champions yoga in a big way? In fact, she fell into a major controversy when the great American actor Richard Gere hugged and kissed her in a public event. An Indian court in Rajasthan actually issued a warrant for her and Gere's arrest.
A very happy birthday, Rashmi. I miss you a lot and I hope you have a very nice day. Moving on to the quiz question. Rashmi's blood type, much like most of her traits, is the rarest known blood type in all humans. Who is the other equally famous star that we know with the same blood type, who happens to be a typecast blonde bombshell, who is a major icon in pop culture, born with the name Norma Jean Mortensen? Rashmi happens to share a close connection with this person. Who is the star and what is this connection?